Hello everyone, I'm Andy, thank you for watching. In today's video I'm going to share with you 5 tips on what to do if your chickens are eating their own eggs. So it's more common than people think when it comes to chickens eating their own eggs, and one mistake people can potentially make is if your chickens are laying soft-shelled eggs, some people will oven cook the hello Monty, you want to say hello? Come on in. Some people will oh no, all right, Monty wants to join in. Okay, boy. Some people will oven bake their eggshells, crush them up, and then give them back to the chickens as part of their food. Now, the risk with doing this is you kind of give them a bit of a taste for their eggs. So if you've got broken eggs like me in your nesting area, the first thing to consider is protein levels. So the feed that you should be giving your chickens should contain 16% protein. Don't worry if it doesn't contain 16%, you don't need to rush out straight away and buy some new food. There are things you can give your chickens to supplement that protein, things like sunflower seeds, mealworms, things like that, but just be careful with mealworms because there are rules and regulations in the UK surrounding feeding your chickens mealworms. But the other thing to consider is their calcium levels. So I did a video on why chickens lay soft-shelled eggs, and one of the common reasons is a lack of calcium. My advice is do not feed your chickens crushed up eggshells. It's an option that some people, as I mentioned, do use, but the risk, as I said, is should you then find something like this, they've got a taste for it. So, yeah, it's not too bad, but as soon as they get a taste for the eggs, it can be quite tricky to kind of get them off them. But yeah, so first thing is protein, second thing is calcium. Next up then is just make sure you collect your eggs frequently. The less chance they have to get to their eggs, the better. Okay, so if you just go into your, just check, depends how many obviously hens you've got, but just check every couple of hours. Obviously if you've got, at the minute we've only got the 3, so I know normally by sort of midday that they all would have laid, so I'll check a couple of times prior to midday. So collect your eggs as frequently as possible. So the other weapon we have got in our arsenal is we can install dummy eggs. So I've got here a couple of fake hard rubber eggs. They look just like the real thing. They bounce, so they're obviously not the real thing. Now you can install these or you can install things like golf balls as well. So all you need to do is just pop them in their nesting area, wherever it is. So let me just bring you around here, you can see what I've done. So here's one of the girls, looks like she's getting ready to lay. So I've just installed those 2 dummy eggs there, and in the morning when the others start laying, they'll start pecking away and they obviously won't be able to get anything out of it. Finally then, just ensure that their nesting area and their nest box is nice and dark, really dim. Chickens obviously being kind of natural prey animals, they gravitate towards those kind of dark, dingy places. It's where they feel safe, it's where they feel secure. So ensure you can put things up like nest box curtains and things like that, but you don't have to do that if they literally had no kind of darkness at all in their nesting area. So if that is the case, then consider Googling nest box curtains for chickens. But just ensure it's comfy, it's clean, and as I said, it's dark and it's nice and cosy for them. So just before I disappear then, you may have watched my other videos with regards to the chickens. They used to have an electric fence protecting them, and that was what kept them secure. Well, the new one finally arrived from Germany this week. So as you can see, it's I'll show you, give a quick video. It's now opened up all this space, so they've got pretty much double the amount of space now. But as I say, I do let them kind of free roam as well. It's just, it can be a bit tricky with the dog. Obviously, being a retriever, you know, he's so food orientated, and he will follow them around and pick up their bits of poo as they drop it, and it can just be a bit of a pain. So I wanted them to basically have this sort of entire area here, because otherwise it's wasted. And as I, you know, I like my chickens to have as much space as possible. But I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.